I'm James from GameFront, and welcome to Hot Off the Press Start, the weekly show that rounds up all the latest gaming news and delivers it quicker than the Doomslayer taking down the demons of hell with a chainsaw. Rumors have been circulating for a while now that E3 2020 was likely going to be cancelled due to the ongoing coronavirus outbreak. But now the Entertainment Software Association has officially confirmed that the event has been cancelled. While there was some hope, due to E3 taking place later in the year, that the event would still go ahead and be held. It appears that the state of emergency declared in Los Angeles due to the virus is key to the decision to cancel the show. The ESA has stated that they felt this was the best way to proceed during such an unprecedented global situation. The good news is that the ESA is looking to instead create a new online experience to replace the event this year, stating that it's exploring options with members to coordinate an online experience to showcase industry announcements and news in June 2020. The ESA is now making contacts with exhibitors and attendees to provide full refunds. CD Projekt Red has stated that their focus following Cyberpunk 2077 will likely be on a new Witcher series game, committing their resources to both the Witcher and Cyberpunk franchises going forward. According to Polish website Stuk, CD Projekt Red's Adam Klinski, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, I'm so sorry, but he stated that the studio was already planning a new single-player title in the series, and that they had a relatively clear concept already on the table. He did, however, state that the majority of resources were still focused on Cyberpunk 2077, and that post-launch, a large team will be dedicated to that game's multiplayer component, with a smaller team being moved to the focus on the DLC. And then he went on to state that there would be a third, even smaller team starting to work on another large single-player game, which in context would appear to be the next Witcher game. There's a new DLC pack on the way for the excellent 2 Point Hospital, the spiritual successor to Theme Hospital. And this time, things are getting eco-friendly. The new DLC will challenge you to not only run a successful medical facility, but to do so in an environmentally sustainable way, known as off the grid. You'll also be treating new plant-based illnesses and even tending to hospital gardens. There's going to be 3 new regions within the DLC and 35 new illnesses in total, which will feature new treatment rooms for you to be able to handle the influx of cases. These new regions are known as Wanderoff County Park, Old Newport, and Windsock City. The DLC is launching very soon, on March 18th. It's been a rough first month for NVIDIA's new GeForce Now service, which, while technically impressive, seems to be struggling with a mass exodus of publishers willing to allow their games to remain on the platform. The good news is that Epic Games' Tim Sweeney has gone on the record stating that the company wholeheartedly supports the new service. Activision was the first company to withdraw their games from the platform mere days after launch, due to a misunderstanding, which swiftly followed by Bethesda and 2K Games, which also pulled their lineup. Tim Sweeney's support is crucial at this time. He went on record via Twitter to state that the platform was the most developer-friendly of the streaming services, and seemed to urge other publishers to jump back on board. Could it be too little too late? The service now only has a handful of games available to stream, and players have to own the games on Steam already. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And finally this week, there's a new season of Destiny 2 on the horizon. And as you'd expect, there are some major changes to the game's mechanics on the way too. The most significant of the changes seems to be to increase the pinnacle reward sources. Currently, players hit a soft cap of 1,000 but can get above this to a hard cap of 1,010 through these pinnacle sources. These sources are traditionally quite rare and can only be found in a small number of activities, such as the Pit of Heresy dungeon. One of the sources, the legendary Sundial, is due to be removed from the game soon too. The new season adds plenty of sources, though. During the new season, there will be weekly Crucible, Strike, and Gambit challenges that will award Pinnacle drops, which makes them much more accessible to solo players. There are other updates planned as well, including the removal of Bright Engram loot boxes from the Eververse, and Old Faction Rally armor being added to the drop loot pool. There's also some changes to exotic armor coming, including a change to Controverse Hold that will reduce its damage reduction to 20%, which is half of its current value. You can get a full rundown of the updates on GameFront.com. And that's this week's gaming news. As always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay notified of the latest news from GameFront.